Right, take two. Because things broke. Oh, it's not even picking up the game this time. Now it is. Yay. But, let's see. Quick thing. Lyra, you can become a nurse real quick. And you're also going to cook because you're the best cook. Cam is coming off bed rest. Going primary construction. We are going to stop this construction stuff down here. We are going to quickly build a wall. Yep, we're going to build a wall. And the squids are going to pay for it and steal. Damn, why does things keep breaking today? First plan A. Well, it was supposed to be space engineers. But as you can see, that didn't exactly go to plan. Joe. Pick up all of this medicine before you go tend to... I think it'll save you so much time. Net real action. Oh, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Things keep breaking for me today. Space Engineers broke. Stream software broken. Yeah. Game stuff on other games have broken as well. Hope you are doing well. Hey, 75. Technically, yes, you're the first chatter. I got attacked by an inanimate object today, so there's that as well. I have a killer headache. And, of course, Shadow is getting lots of infections. Jojo, you're just going to move into this bed. Wah. Indeed. Right. 34.5 days until I get back to the colony. Will we survive that time? Probably not. Oh hey, Lyra is starving. Well, they should just eat. Ah, they're cleaning. Alright. Cam is going to be slow, but they'll pick up speed as things heal. And we need to get them at least another level. And then they can get a lot of levels. And if anyone remembers, we lost 3 or 4 people. Yeah, 3 people last stream. However, only one of them is registering as kidnapped. So the other 2 must have died. But they're also not registering as dead so much as just not there. Stream Elements, you're a bit late for that, but okay. The kid is digging up Okapi. Of course they are. Throw a door there, because why not? A door there, door there, a door there. And apparently there's a piece of mud right there as well. Lovely. So what we're going to do is continue to select. I don't have that mod installed. We're going to do this. We're just going to slowly move everything over. One block. No one will ever know. There we go. That is all fixed up. Kinda. Does mean that enemies are just going to come down here and up this way for the moment, but it is what it is. And there goes Cam having a breakdown. Okay, Shadow is doing okay in that regards. Locust was making armor. Kinda. Legionnaire helmets, but still. It's armor. This is not going to be good for Shadow's health, but we need someone to hold that stuff. And Jojo was kind of incapacitated. We have 6 meals. That's not going to be enough. We've got 23 survival meals. Okay, that's alright. And looks like we won't be getting any research. Well, we will, but we won't be getting research done. The brain is going to do the research for us. Jojo, go talk to these people real quick, please. Cam is going to hide in their room for God knows how long, which is unfortunate. And they don't have anything that we need or can really afford. Shadow can continue to... Yep. They'll jump into that bed, which will be good. Jojo, I know we've got you on mining, but we need you to go do some construction. We need these walls up and running ASAP. Okay. That infection is pretty much beaten. Everything seems to be breaking recently, but we'll make do with what we've got. $500 granite bricks. I do not remember what we're cutting granite for, but I think it might have been for floors or walls or something like that. But that's more granite than we can afford for that. Ah, castle walls. Because why not? Oh. Hey Jack, thank you for reminding me I hadn't turned that on. Things kept breaking. And because of that, viewers all give you should be able to get your balance now, Jack. I'm sorry. Habwa. Things have not been going well today. Nor yesterday, but still. We rollin'. Finish at least that wall before you go play the game of Jojo. God damn it! Streamlabs, stop crashing! We are still live, but I have no control over stuff at the moment. Streamlabs has decided to go, no. I cannot see anything that happens on Streamlabs side of things now, so that's that. Shadow, why? No, you're not self-tending. Get back in the bed. Hey. Yeah, things are definitely going today. Going well? Probably not. Just going is the best way to describe today. Habwa. Hey, Seven. Yeah, I'll hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Everyone is in a bad mood in the game, and hell, even I am in a bad mood, apparently. We have 13 days of food, apparently. What are we carrying that we can technically drop? Oh. Frag it, we can drop the wood. It's 24 days. Steel's not going to be that much of an issue. we've still got 13 days of food, so we are going to be problematic getting back. Might have to cannibalize one of the donkeys. Yeah, I try to care for my health, I try to avoid stressful situations, but things keep breaking. Hey. I mean, it could be worse. The big problem is just my body's disliking me. Cramps suck. Okay. Now. Cam, I need you to quickly bury Okape, because I've technically restarted the stream already today because the streaming software crashed, kinda, and it's done it again, so I don't know if things are going to improve or not. I just need to remember not to hit the OK button on the prompt that's sitting open on the other screen. You know what? I want the Legionnaire armor made before anything else, because that gives a global work speed buff. Not that Locust is going to be doing much at the moment, because catatonic breakdown. But hey, at least the purchase list is working. I hope. There we go. At least something's working. That needs to stop hovering over everything and hide in the background so I don't accidentally click it. Right, yeah, I don't have my on-screen chat at the moment, because that crashed with the software. Oh, and Shadow's gone catatonic. Lovely. That totally couldn't be prevented, unfortunately. Okay, Cam is resting for the moment. And a psychic emitter drone. Female gender, okay. Well, that's Jojo and Cam basically going to be rendered catatonic soon enough. Well, things are not looking good for this colony. Are we going to try again if everyone dies? Yeah. I mean, I've still got to get back. No way did we make get enough arc components to make an arc, but we will eventually. Okay, a harpsichord. We know how to research know how to deal with that now. Okay. We are Neolithic, I think. No, we're medieval. Okay. Defense platforms. Yes. Let's research defensive stuff. Then we can research the ration pack. Not that we'll be able to make ration packs, but still. Did they just... Oh. Hey, Jojo. If they weren't buggering off now, I would have been telling them to bugger off. Ha-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Cam is sleeping at the moment. Oh, Doc Creasy did die, unfortunately. Yeah, we lost 2 colonists and one potentially can come back. Cutting the digging off at those points for the moment. Got no wood to refuel it. So we can get food made. I hope everyone's doing okay today. Yeah, no, we're not looking after a crow. We can't afford to do that, so that's gone. We definitely can't fight those, so that's gone. Hey. Let's take a look over here. Oh boy. Alright, yeah, Jojo sucks at woodcutting. But we need it so that our little minion here can cook some food out of what fungus we have. Actually, we can make this a little bit faster. Equip that. Oh, actually, first, haul that, then equip that, and then chop that. I mean, yes, we've got some wood here that we could have potentially cut up, but sorry, kid, you don't get to bed rest at the moment. We need all hands that are able to work working. That's why Cam is, well, dealing with wood. I will let them do the meditation when they get the chance, but that's about it. Nope. Farming worksite, okay. This kid's gonna cause so much food poisoning, but I've got 2 days of fuel in that campfire. You know what? Yeah, you work on the wall as well as Cam. Because at least we have one part of the wall built. Mostly. Of course, there's trees to cut down in the way. Oh, that's problematic. That's going to slow them down quite a bit. Hell, I have no clue if my audio is okay or not at the moment. And I suppose it could be worse. I could have decided to play with Winston Waves again. Kid, once you're done with that, you're going to do some plant stuff as well. Hey. Cam is now meditating. At least they find that recreational. Somewhat. How the hell did you make fine meals out of simple meals? Kid? Is there something you're not telling me? How did that kid make fine meals out of... Huh? Okay. That comes from that. Know what? Yep. This kid is going to become our cook. Even if they are going to be really upset for an even longer time. And that siren call is going to be a pain. Okay. How close are you to another level? Cool. Oh no. A whole bunch of quail are going to attack. That is unfortunate that Cam is outside meditating. Well, at least there's still XP from doing it in here. Attack of the killer quails. I guess it could be worse. Hell, I don't even know what audio source this is using now. Hopefully it's still the same one. Jojo's got that. Lyra's got nothing. Cam is... Okay, Locust is only down because of catatonic. No idea how long that's going to last. Catatonic still. Again, because no idea how long that's going to last. Sure, we'll learn alchemy after this. Well, after ration pack. We'll learn noble apparel after ration packs, then alchemy. Because why not? Might give us some healing drafts or something like that. Make our people heal quicker. Oh, 3 points off. Okay, that's not the worst it could be. But we're not fighting those quails. Especially with Cam, who is still healing. Jojo, who is not that great. And a kid. They got bodied by a swan. Provisional labourers. Melee level 14. Now, don't get me wrong. The vengeful one is an issue. So is Teetotaler, but that's not so much of an issue. I'm considering this, but I don't know if I'll get them right away. We don't need a doctor right now because, well, we can't do anything doctory. And the quails haven't settled down. We've got 4.4 days to decide whether we send Jojo off to help them. So if Shadow was to get up, would be fantastic. Habois. You're usually a bit more chatty when you're in the chat. We thought we'd scared you off with complaining about how today's been. Yeah. A lot of things have broken today, and a lot of things do not like me. But it could be worse. The kid is almost healed. Cam is doing some random mining. When realistically I want them to consume that meal and clean this room for the moment. Ah, right. That's okay. Take all the time you need, relax, and remember, it's okay to lurk. Okay. 2 angry birds left. Yay, Cam is fully healed. Jojo's doing a little bit of research while we are stuck in the cave. Okay, we have defense platforms unlocked. We'd still need to make ballista bolts to use them. Which is annoying, because we don't have the wood, realistically. Barbarian armor. Kid is cooking at a fairly decent clip. 20 hours left on the campfire. Got 19. Almost enough to refill it again. Two very upset birds out there still. So stuff will be getting done in here. That's going to become our kitchen. We're going to push the freezer over here. So we say set that as our freezer. That's our workroom. This gives us kitchen, dining. Dining can be a fairly big room realistically. That's what, 16 there. Rec room, living area, workshop, storage, prison, entryway for one angry bird. Okay, we can deal with one angry bird. There we go. We have dealt with the one angry bird. Cam will be able to meditate at the tree soon enough, giving us more anima grass slowly. But we can get this wall built slower. Especially seeing as JoJo seems to fail more often than not. Yeah, we're going to tell JoJo to haul that wood. Yeah, that is the door. Thank you for the limestone blocks, Jack. They will be put to use eventually. Probably as an exterior to the wall. Right. We should get the remaining points for this, in which we can do this. Cast it real quick. And bada bing. Cam just got 2 more levels. Anima motes, which we can then do that. Raise our consciousness. Anima wisp. Just need 1 more level and we can create the anima link. However, we do not have the heat for that. That takes 3 days to recover. However, I want Cam to come in here, use the anima wisp so that we can store some of this away for when we have instances of needing Shadow to use lots of anima abilities. So that will restore Psycast. Okay. That is a thing. I did not know we could make a recipe for this that requires Luciferium. That is interesting, I think. Well, Prisoner is still not working. Okay. I thought we had fixed that, and thank you for the granite blocks. I will quickly disable that, because we do not want issues with that. The others should be working today. The other side of things should be working. We did tests the other day, but things could have broken since then. Wait, Locust is back up on their feet? Yes! We have someone that we can focus on getting plant stuff sorted with. Thank you for the granite blocks as well. I know I probably said that before, but habwa. I am easily distractible. That's their wave rifle. Hey, Locust, you're going to equip the chain shotgun. It's so much better than the knuckle duster revolver. But yay, our bees can be tended to. Which means we can get honey again. Our acid spitter can be trained again. Yay! Just need Shadow to be awake and then we will be good. Well, I say awake, they need to snap out of the catatonic breakdown. They're just hiding in their bed, muttering and staring blankly at walls. Okay, we have finished researching the ration pack. What do we need to make it besides food? Meat and potatoes. Yeah, we're not going to get that growth tier. Unfortunately, we had to draft them into service before they could kind of deal with their food, uh, deal with their learning. I mean, sure, this nature run is going to be good for them, but they're going to be stuck with whatever they get. Cam needs to wake up because they need food. Jojo can continue sleeping. Thank you for the beer meat. Ooh. We can make stews. Wait, we can make stews? Okay. Thank you for the beer. That will help calm them down a bit. Or specifically, get their recreation needs up. Locust is awake and hauling stuff. Cam is going back to sleep for a little bit, which is good. Okay. Cam is working on this part of the wall today. This time. You know what I mean. We have not had enough energy drink to deal with a lot of stuff today. Like, stuff breaking on us. The hell are you? No. You're restricted to the home area, and that's that, kid. I don't care if you want to run all the way over there to get a quail egg to cook food. If they can't cook food, they should, I don't know, harvest stuff. What the beer meat is doing over there, I don't know. I mean, butchering the swan that bodied you, yeah. That definitely would help. Hey, Doc Creasy. Hope you're doing well. Unfortunately, you died. Um, Today has been a day of everything going wrong. I don't specifically know how you died. Um, if I go here, right. You can become Cam. Our Psycaster. Well, one of our Psycasters. The other one is comatose in a bed. Yeah, apparently you died off map after being kidnapped. Hi, Shadow. Well, you live, but you're also pretty much comatose. Mostly seeing as you decided that everything was too depressing to do anything. Not even sitting at a tree could save you from being disappointed. So, we figured out two of the colonists that got kidnapped died. One. One has a chance to come back. And we have a singular cook in the kid. The kid is the one that is doing all the cooking. And I'm going to need to find some way to get more food. Because don't have a lot of silver and don't really have anything we can sell. Aside from maybe some donkeys. It will focus on the new person. And the revive me usually only works with pawns on the map. I have no idea what my audio levels are like at the moment, or even if I can be heard.
FBI, open up!
No, this is not FBI land. I will not open up. Yes, I will hydrate. I was about to hydrate because I'm taking a painkiller for the headache I've got. Doc Creasy, your pawn is an ocean lover. That is it. They love the ocean. They love water. It shows up when you do the My Pawn story. We're building a wall. We're going to make the people pay for it. The raiders are going to become ours. The raiders are going to become ours. I mean, you could. I don't know what the point in that is, but you could. You know what? Now that we've actually got people up and such. Habwa. Thank you, Floof, for the 10 bits. Habwa. We are going to accept a quest to get Theo. Theo's not the greatest, but melee, construction, and mining, yes please. And they're a good cook. I didn't notice they were a good cook, but yeah, before then. Oh, I have been ambushed. By... Hi, Floof. I have been ambushed by Yorkies. Ooh, Craftsmaster. I'll show you, we'll see what that does in a moment. The Voxo is okay, I guess. Today has not been going well. Plan A kinda did not work. I got attacked by an inanimate object and have a killer headache. Okay, Doc Creasy is Craftsmaster. Ooh. Construction speed, success chance, repair, smoothing, smelting, general labor. Nice. Okay, Theo. You are going to get this bed here once we can do things. And then you're going to get the squid treatment. Okay, I have tended to myself. Both Yorkies rotted. Is there any food on this map? Yes, there is some. We'll deal with that in a moment. Royal Tribute Collector. Hey, Theo. Theo. You're going to come all the way over here for the moment. You're going to become a cook, primarily. Then you are going to construct, and then mine. It's annoying that they don't do a lot of other stuff, but yeah. Okay, where is Theo? Theo is there. Implant tadpole in Theo. They'll get upset that it's awful, but they're putting on clothing. Okay. Theo is of our ideology. We need... So that's good. Having them take the cooking away from the kid is okay. 'Cause it technically means we can go, hey kid, you're back to recreating full time. Hey Wayne, most of the pawn purchase stuff should be back up and running. Should, if we remember rightly. Why the Royal Tribute Collector's down there, I don't know. I'm going to throw the trader spot over there. You are currently not in the colony, unfortunately. Ah! They fixed this, I swear. Oh, I know what's happened. Give me a moment. I am going to have to restart real quick. I know what's happened, and it's going to annoy the heck out of me. Is this one I want? Kinda. Nope. But it is the right location. I think. No? Where's... I will hydrate in a moment. I am just going... Oh, I can't even change screens at the moment. Sorry everyone. This is probably going to break stuff. Please hold on. It defaulted to using the local copy instead of the copy that's fixed. I forgot to remove the old copy. Okay, things didn't break. Hi, Will. I got attacked by inanimate objects today and my head hurts. Uh, Unfortunately. Yeah, but at least things are mostly okay. Aside from software breaking. I currently have no control over my screen layout or anything with streaming software because it's in background recording mode because the front end of it crashed again. But we'll get this stuff booted back up and you should be able to buy a pawn once everything's loaded back in. Should, being the operative word. It worked when I tested things the other day. And yes, it'll probably come up with it does not detect Streamlabs utilities and not Streamlabs Toolkit utilities installed, but I will tell you it is installed. Even if some things are still broken in it. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I couldn't even switch over to my VTuber if I wanted to at the moment. No, that probably wouldn't work. That'd probably break things even more. I'm sorry this is taking so long to reboot, but it is what it is. Basically, RimWorld being a pain in the neck. Either that or my computer trying to tell me that it wants to die, but I really don't want it to die. Because we are still running the stuff to hopefully get Ryu a new laptop. And I can even swap to another screen if I wanted to at the moment. Slightly annoying, but technology breakdowns. That's, yeah, about usual. Here we go. Okay, it didn't complain about utilities not being there. Cool. Because there we go, toolkit utils right there. Toolkit core, toolkit. Well, Twitch toolkit, toolkit core, toolkit utils. A whole bunch of stuff down here. Deep and deeper to get resources. And let's reconnect that. Go toolkit, viewers, all viewers, give 1,000 coins for me for having to deal with me doing that. Hopefully things will work now. Need medical care, but no doctors at the moment. Well, we have nurses, which is mostly to... Oh, crud. That is problematic. Oh good, I am still on this map. The problem is, I'm still on this map. Hey, that Yorkie didn't deteriorate. And Wayne, you should be able to purchase a pawn now, though I'm not holding my breath. And there we go. You have joined. You have asthma and cataracts. You are 73. Oh. But you're good at research. Radio, what weather event should happen next? Dry thunderstorm, fog, or a snow hard? Choose. Uh, I am thrown off today, don't worry. I can't even remember my whole spiel at the moment. But yeah, to cast your vote, simply put a 1, 2, or 3 in chat and help or hinder me as you wish. Right. I'm going to have to move that so that I can do things here. You're really good at mining. If you're not mining, I want you researching. Yeah, that works. So you do need the squid treatment. I'm sorry, we're playing an illithid colony. You need the squid treatment. But aside from being, oh, you're tough, lush, and a very diligent student. Unfortunately, we don't have any alcohol sorted at the moment. Right, we got fog. Okay, that's not going to be too bad. Should let Locust eat. Then they can go back to dealing with plants. Cool, we have our trade spot right there where our visitors and traders can go. You can buy traits, you can remove traits. I want to say, actually, that's a good question. Settings. I cannot remember if there's... No. It's not that one. Not that one either. There was a thing I had to sort at one point, and I can't remember what it is. I think the maximum is 4 or 5 traits, but I could be wrong. Nope. Nope. Okay. Oh, that's real bad. That's real bad. So I am going to do this. There was no way to deal with that without that. I'm still in a psychotic wander, but yeah, I'm not gonna die. Academian. Ooh. Intellectual plus medical. Nice. That puts you up to a 9 for medical. You are now one of our better medical people. Theo is going for a walk. Right, yeah. Creasy is meditating and getting skills. Shadow is still depressed. That's the best way to put it. Depressed. Catatonic breakdown. Theo can equip the tribal axe because we do not have a better melee weapon for them at the moment. Can equip the revolver. Ooh, industrious. Creasy is now industrious. Oh, we had a steel knife there. My bad. We do need another tribal axe to be made, but we were making axes instead. That's 6 there. And given we have only so much steel, which I think we've... No, 1500. We've got a little bit more down here when we get to mining that. And we have what's down here when we start mining in this. Which, to be fair, we probably should just mark to be mined out as soon as possible. Plants designated for early... Okay, yep. They're going to complain about lack of bees in some cases. Not bees, flowers in some cases. Male gender is getting affected. You need treatment for asthma. We'll let you do some self-treatment for that at the moment. That would be by remove lush, if I remember rightly. No, it's by remove trait, then lush. I am still psychotically wandering. That is really annoying. Uh, yeah, it would be that one. Woo! You're still gonna have to deal with the alcohol addiction, but we only have 6 beer there. And why it's showing as that cost, I don't know. Give me a moment. Because if I remember rightly... Oh, thank you for the 6 beers, Dr. Creasy. Just need to quickly check something. Events, store, fence. That is not going to be the one that we want. We want this one. 35 and 55. Got it. And if I just check something. Commands. Action. Hit that. Da, 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 da. Actions. There we go. Okay, Doc Creasy, take it easy, rest well. Yeah. Peace talks with Monkey Slayer. Um, Yeah, we don't exactly have anyone we can send for that at the moment. And I am smelling bacon at the moment. There should be skill trainers. You have to... If I go here... I believe it's no space. So it should be all one word, if I'm remembering right. Alright, Locust is on hall urgently. Yeah, no space between the words. So, yep. $14 going up to probably 18. Nope. Straight up to 20. And I'm actually going to take you off mining for the moment. You can study the Elder Brain pool and then research. Stream break risk. Oh, I'm no longer wandering. Oh. Which means we should probably give you the specialty in researching as well. But reform caravan. Yes. Items. Apparently they both didn't rot, or if they did, they stacked them anyway. Right. Caravan. Items. No, apparently they're both rotten. Never mind. I am traveling back here slowly. 22 days, and I have 10 days of food. Oh. Because if we do this and hit researching, yeah, we'll blow through things really quick. Look at brewing. Matchlocks, artesian furniture. Oh yeah, we can have our own bugs. We can have our own bug hive. Which I'm tempted to dig an area here out and make that the bug hive. Just bug hive all in here. Have them come into there to attack. But first we need to finish this wall. And finish mining that out, but with Doc Creasy with, well, oh, Shadow's back up. With Theo being such a good builder, you can take Doc Creasy back off building, have them go back to mining. Oh, Anima Meditation is ready. Okay, we have a skill trainer and construction by Jack. Who do you want to use the construction, Jack? Theo or who? Who would you like to use the skill trainer? I will get Theo to haul it in though. No, they won't haul. Never mind. Best one that needs it? Okay. Theo will get that and will specialize them probably in one of the construction skills. Put a close on that and that one there, and we'll just tell that to mine all the way down there. Theo has a minor passion. Doc Creasy has a double passion, but we've predominantly been getting them to do mining. Locust has apathy. And Shadow has a pain-driven one. So, honestly, I think Theo is probably the best bet given that we have them doing the construction. Might as well. Shadows back up on their feet. I am traveling again. That was slightly disappointing. 2 levels, 7 to 9, but that's okay. Yes, the problem is, I have 10 days of food, 21 days of travel. So, if I hit this button, I don't know what this button's going to do for me. It's going to do this. Okay. Camp. Right. Did I give myself a bed? No. And it's probably too cold to grow anything. The water is iced over. Would be better off just Um, resting in one location for the moment. So if I do that, we're only gathering 0.64 at the moment. Sorry, Jack. I have things paused. There we go. Thank you for the rice. Wouldn't have shown up on the camp. Because I've got the gateway here. It prioritizes the gateway. Which is another reason why I've been trying to get the... I had been trying to get the ration packs done. Okay, male, female. What donkeys do I have? Male, female, female, male. Okay. Now, I'm preferring the taming of animals over the direct hunting of them, unless they're like that, because, yeah. Sorry, Locust, I'm gonna need you to do some hunting. I don't think that went through, Jack. Oh, thank you for the 100 bear meat. Theo is going to have stuff to cook with in a moment. Though they will attack the ration packs, but that's understandable. They will eat as needed. But if I'm making bulk ones, they should increase over time. Actually, I can drop that down to there. Because with having Locust doing some, well, dealing with animals and hunting, and the kid doing butchering. We are tearing through research between Wayne and the brain pool. I don't know. I don't think I tested them. The raids. Did I even re-enable them? I did leave them on, so no idea. Okay, cargo pods. Thank you very much. Lavish cocktails. Well, that'll help moods. Consume the ration pack. Radio, what hazard event should happen next? Tornado, blight, or cold snap? Cast your vote now, let your voice be heard, your choice be seen. Help or hinder me as you wish. Remember, to cast your vote, simply send a 1, a 2, or a 3 in chat to let everyone know where you stand. Why does everyone go for the tornado? Why is it always tornadoes? Yeah, hold those back, Locust. They'll help moods a little bit. I mean, the tornado could demolish my bees. Hubwa. Though to be fair, I've only had tornado hit a base once, and that was fairly devastating. Oh, Locusts can't have them. That's unfortunate. I am taking meat off the menu for the simple meals so that the ration packs can be made. But that means I can forbid the ration packs and let them build up a little bit. Because I am going to have to send someone out to catch up with me at some point and give the ration packs. Okay. We know how to make matchlocks now. So we can make swivel guns or wall-mounted arbalists. From the other one, yes, because we could not survive that. There was a couple ways we could have continued the run, but they weren't interesting. They would have forced us to just sit in a thing, yeah. With the last run, there was going to be 132 against 4 or 5 heavily injured people. Well, there you go, Drake. You are now Locust. Animal Tamer, our Hunter, and our Craftsperson. We currently need meat and such, so you're hunting. But you are also very squid. You are an illithid. At the moment, you are mostly a plants person and, well, Psycaster. Cool, that's almost that. Doc Creasy can use that. Right. We got regrow limbs for you, and that you wanted to go Static Lord. Right. That costs... Oh, 500 heat. That's not on the menu at the moment. But we now have 2 anima wisps sitting in the stockpile, which means we have 200% Psi Focus for when we need Psi Focus. The only issue after that is going to be heat. Did you get a new passion? No. I don't know how the buy passion works. Ooh, thank you for the Vanometric power cell, even though we're not particularly using power at the moment. We are still medieval. That will be useful for when we jump over to industrial era. And I just realized I did not set up a area for power generation, which is probably going to be down here. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that with that plan, but it's a face. Okay, passion and social has changed. Nice. I don't know whether we're going to put the Elder Brain in this eye or that eye. But part of me wants to say central would look better. Part of me wants to say towards the back would look better. Cool. And now that shadow is actually back up, we can get some trees cut down as well as the Nutrifungus growing. We'll finish getting that sorted. Okay, we have 20 ration packs. We have learned how to make wine. But we can't grow grapes. Hell, we can't grow hops either, but still. Yeah, we can't make you have that at the moment because you're drug prohibited. And in fact, seeing as Shadow has done that, role change, Shadow, aggregated installer. That's going to take it from me, but that's okay. I'm far enough away that it won't matter, and we need to convert Drake ASAP. To be fair, the plan was always to install me as the leader. I just made the dumb choice of having myself go on the journey to the arc reactor. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, what wreck do we have on the map at the moment? A dirt bike. Yeah, no. That is not really worth it. I mean, for social tasks, maybe. Drake, you're going to stand there for a moment while we gather everyone for a conversion ritual. And hope that this goes really well. Yeah, lay down on the spot. 43%. Hopefully it works. Ooh, body mastery. I don't think that trait actually works properly, because those are supposed to disappear. So what I will do, just to check, is I will save and reload after this. And if the needs disappear, they disappear. If not, oh, yeah. And no, just reinforced your thing. Okay. Save. Let's see if this actually does anything. Or if you've just technically wasted a trait slot. If it doesn't work, Drake, I will be refunding that to you after I remove the trait. There we go, it just needed a restart. And now we just need to sort out your mood. Ah, Theo has become bug person. Not bug person, gone from bug person to squid person. Yes and no. We can't sort out the eyes because of artificial enhancement here, giving minus 18. The trees ravished is another one that is a issue. Now, how's our wall looking? Fairly okay. Oh, right, yeah. Where did that... Doc Creasy, where did you put that moat? We have 2. That requires 70, so consume... Ah, there it is. Wisp, not moat. Cool. We're just getting you to consume that real quick. Can have up to 4 traits. Let's see if this works. Well, doesn't look like it's working, but we won't know at the moment. Okay, no, I don't think it worked. That's unfortunate. I mean, it is 23 hours of regeneration, so... Oh! It regenerates scars. I think it regenerates scars as well. Interesting. Because I swear that was red before. We'll check again in a little bit. Hey, Mad Badger. Mad Badger. Where is that badger now? We've got mushrooms, now we've got a badger. We'll have a look after the badger attack. It's my pawn story, Drake, and you'll see your traits there. Yeah, the hand is healing. The sternum, however, is not. You're a teetotaler, heavy sleeper, and you hate animals, while you have a mastery over your body. Oh, I know. That's why that one's stacked differently. It contains rice. Oh, hey, gold. But hey, at least manipulation is going to go back up to full. Right. I know a way we could potentially heal things, but it requires something being bought that involves healing. Liara is still feeling depressed, so I guess we'll have Shadow try to convert them in a few days. No, not the heal serum. Something that will allow her to heal a lot of different wounds semi-frequently. At the cost of potentially getting a fleshy tentacle for an arm instead. You could say the healing is very unnatural. Hi, Ty. Okay, we have a bulk goods trader. We currently don't have a way of turning you into a vampire at this stage. But if it comes up, we will turn you into a vampire. No, but it does give age-related diseases and such. Like a bad back, cataracts, and more. Oh, no, it is working on the sternum. It is working on the sternum. We'll have to see if hitting Drake with it again will fix the eye. Your sternum is regenerating. It's gone from efficiency 10% to efficiency 65%. No. Psychic powers healed you. Psychic powers healed you. Shadow has the Psycast for regrow limbs. And Doc Creasy provided the Anima Wisp that recharged Shadow to be able to cast that on you. So it was a team effort. Okay, we need to hit you with it one more time. And your sternum should be fully healed. And maybe you'll get an eye back. It does mean that you're going to be unconscious for another day. Potentially. Well, something's happening. Please let us not be getting raided. No, prison camp opportunity. It is an illithid colony. Anyone that joins that's not a squid gets the tadpole treatment. So we might actually get your eye back as well. Who knows? It just might be a vestigial tiny little eye. Alright, yeah. Go trade with these people real quick. What drop event should happen next? Cast your vote now. Ship chunk drop, cargo pod drop, or gold. Cast your vote now, let your voice be heard, your choice be seen. Help or hinder me as you wish. Remember, to cast your vote, simply send a 1, 2, or 3 in chat. Oh, they have chickens. We're getting chickens. Barley, cherry, Oponta. We have a lot of gold though. We don't have a lot of that, but let's just sell them a whole bunch of cloth. Hi, Twizel. Hop, 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 hop. Okay, we should get 3 seeds in there, but I have a feeling that when they... No, cool. There's the seeds. We need someone to quickly handle some animals. We have cargo pods. Okay. With flour in them. Not a problem, Twizel. Was happy to give it to you. You've listened to me complain about a lot of things in the past, so it was only fair. Okay, Shadow's got another Psycast level. Chain Bolt. Plus Thunderbolt. Doc Creasy is almost able to use Anima Meditation again. So they should really go eat. I'm annoyed that they're consuming ration packs, but as long as the vast majority end up over there, we'll be okay. Yes! They're getting a new eye. Does that mean we should harvest the bionic eye? I mean, the bionic eye is making you unhappy. Because you don't like artificial enhancements. It's part of your ideology. You don't like drugs. And yeah. Flesh purity. You do not like having... Flesh purity acts as body purist. Get rid of the eye or get rid of the... We've been trying, okay? We've been trying. Oh hey, the wall is mostly built. Yep. And we've still got a decent amount of steel. Which reminds me... No more steel down there. Okay, cool. Well, no more steel to mine. You know, I'm glad that pretty much everyone that's got this ideology, the princely laws ideology, is in a mostly good mood. They just came in and stole one of my meals. Every single time. They steal at least one meal. And it's always that person. Body modification, Wayne. It would be considered body modification. You know what? Seeing as they're sticking around, there was a few, but I don't care if this gives me bad reputation. They keep stealing my food, so I'm going to turn this person into a squid. No, I'm going to laugh if this gives them to me without reputation loss. I mean, they need to be here for 3 days, but... Welcome back, Doc Creasy. I am apparently having a major mental break chance, which is really bad. Because... I don't think I can gather enough food per day to survive. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what's primary cause is those two. Recreation starved and... There we go. They can recreate a little bit. Okay. We forage 1.29 nutrition per day, and how much nutrition do I need? Do we need a day? I think it's 1.6. Still not quite enough. Damn. But we're going to pause that for a moment to let my person get some recreation in. Let's see. If we go to that point, send a caravan. That's 16 days. And if we send Doc Creasy with all of the ration packs and the simple meals, we could do it. Doc Creasy is going on a journey. Hey, Ryu. That's good news for once you get your new laptop. If we still had have had a donkey, I would have sent them off on the donkey. The only problem is we are going to have to quickly put Wayne onto mining for a little bit, because I want to get this dug out. Yep. That is fully understandable, Ryu. And fully reasonable. Okay, 6.9 days of food. If I go to there, that's still 10 days. So if we aim for down there, that's 10.4 days still. If we send Doc Creasy aiming for there, that's 17 days. That's a 7-day gap. But we're going to have to do it anyway. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get the food sorted. There we go. Drake is fully healed up. Drake is fully healed up. Oh, what event should happen next? Small raid, big drop raid, or a big raid? Cast your vote now, let your voice be heard, your choice be seen. Help or hinder me as you wish. Remember to cast your vote, just simply send a 1, 2, or 3 in chat. This is really not going to go well. This is really not going to go well, but... yeah, the last small raid was massive, and... well, yeah. You know what, Drake? Build the wall! Actually, no. Everyone, over here. Kingdom of Heaven? Oh no. Kid, run. Okay, so only the one person apparently. But that doesn't mean anything because they could have crazy weapons. They have a pain gun. I know what's happening here. It's still putting us down as recovering from the last raid. And yeah. Well, that definitely could have gone worse. They could have shown up with one of the Maokai weapons and just two-hit everyone. I admit I'm disappointed in that as well. Because we're above the point where we got messed up last time. That's because you've got a forbidden crafting passion. It doesn't know how to parse that in such a way that it covers things because of a different mod adds the forbidden, the critical, the synergistic, the pain driven, the dedicated, so it doesn't know how to pass that properly. But you have level 21 in intellectual. With a learning speed of 390. In your research, 40% faster. Yeah, we're going to tear through all the various research stuff. And even though Drake is apathetic on construction, learning at 22% speed, they will still learn things. But because of a couple of mods, they won't forget anything either. If I want to be specific about what mod, I believe it's Mad Skills. Mad Skills Plus. It has been set so that yeah, there is no memory decay. I'm just going to quickly show this. No decay. Time to squid this person. They're a night owl, so that will be okay. But their intellectual's not bad, and yeah. Oh hey, that person left the map, so if they return, they'll likely be squidded. Okay, all of that is set to be mined as needed. I say it's needed because I don't want them having a direct path from here all the way in. We'll throw a fancy table somewhere. Oh. They want to burn and steal. Oh, thank you for the lab coat. You will get it put on soon enough. Now, I don't know what path they're going to take. Probably this one, because it's shorter. No, they're going to try break stuff. Yeah. that stacks. Just a little bit closer. So, we're in a bit of a situation here. I don't think we're growing enough fungus, and we're about to have 5 people join us once everything's done. So yeah, we are definitely going to need hunting done. That's not too bad, Ryu. That's not too bad. Okay, Drake's at 60 recreation. Time to implant some more people with squids. Hey, it's not my fault that this is the way that the colony grows. We beat people until they fall down, capture them, and implant tadpoles in their heads. And then they become squids. Yes, we're an illithid colony. So a big problem is going to be, well, 1, weapons, and 2, food. Ryu, I'm surprised you didn't notice with the fact that they're purple squid people. See? Purple squid person. Wow. I have been saying that I did tell you that I was doing an illithid run. Not dumb, just forgetful. Uh, 3 more days and we get 5 more people. Well, 4 more. Zell is due to convert any day now. Though they haven't got any food. Oh no. Oh no. It never goes well when you're meeting the family of the medic. And hi, Kilmore. No, not an elephant. An illithid, aka Mind Flayer. You know, the things that you fight at the start of Baldur's Gate 3? The things that stick tadpoles in you. Like we did with these people. We stuck tadpoles in them. I mean, yeah. This colony doesn't just eat the brain. If the person falls, they eat all of them. Right. Forgot about this. We need to allow human meat for that. As we said, it never goes well when meeting the medic's family. Never. Oh yeah. When's JoJo supposed to be getting back? 4.7 days. I think we're about to have a housing issue. Tiny barracks. And Theo and Liara can share a room with someone. I do wish this gave a percentage of how much time has passed, but what can you do? Interesting. You know what? We're not so much in a rush to get things built anymore. So Drake can do some more hunting. Once they plant stuff. Okay. 24% from 70. Ugh. It's going to take 4 converts to convert Drake, at least. I mean, hunting with a chain shotgun is one way to hunt, I guess. Four days, 8.4. For a rest, it's 5.8. 5.9 days. This is not good. We can do a camp here. See if we can find some more food. Potentially hunt some if we have to. Okay. Why are you going all the way over there to pray? Cut that tree down. Why go pray in the middle of an ice lake? You know, on thin ice. Oh. Okay. We're about to get some wood. I think we're going to do 2 lots of wood for this. Horseshoe pin. Small bed spot. Then we've got to rope the donkeys. Probably up that way, being honest. Ah, yes. Interesting. Much interesting. Actually, no, we're going to work on the bed first. Cool. Theo handled them. Recapture. They'll get tended to yet again. That is bed being sorted. Do we have any harvestable food on the map? We have cherry trees. That looks to be it. So we're going to hunt some animals. %55 sleep, that's not too bad. Don't care that it's a poor bed at the moment. We're out of wood at the moment. I don't know about Tura. I wouldn't mind being the kitsune. Hop, 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 hop. Okay. We have... Yeah. Nice. Right, yeah, the interaction spots are there. About to have a small shack. Small storage zone. Hawa. Harvest that stump real quick. Get that fire up and running because you're going to freeze otherwise. Sure. Okay, the donkeys are roped up. I am gonna have to deal with hypothermia throughout this. Very fun. Okay, we're not doing too bad in terms of food, I guess. I say that, but we've got no meals stored at the moment. I should probably shorten that path for cooking at the moment. Well, frack. The kid needs some regeneration. And Doc Reese is not here to give a motive, whatever it is, to of say sense or whatever to Shadow to give the psi focus. So the kid's going to miss their arm and leg for a little, arm and ear for a little bit. Oh boy. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty indeed, Kilmore. Gonna get you to quickly do that so I can copy this. Unfortunately, we will have to throw Drake back onto crafting, construction. There we go. I am going to shrink this. Go zone. Critical. Raw fungus. You don't do hauling. However, Shadow does. So we should get raw fungus there, which means Theo should cook quickly. Well, quickish. And we'll get more meals. There we go. And now if I put that back, meals should drop there. Which means Theo only needs to reach to the side to pick up the fungus. Though it does not look like we are going to have enough stored. Why am I meditating? I don't need to meditate. Oh right, yeah, I was helping with the animatry. Hey, hey, hey. Muscle parasites. Doc Creasy. It's problematic. Okay, I've got a nice warm area there. Which means... you cut down another tree. We'll have a couple of days... well, more than a couple of days of food... fuel. Of course, I've got 3 days. Until the mech hive attacks me. Lovely. Okay, what foreigner event should happen next? Man in Black, Visitor, or Traveller? Cast your vote now, let your voice be heard, your choice be seen. Help or hinder me as you wish. Remember, to cast your vote, simply send a 1, 2, or 3 in chat, and let others see your choice. I shall indeed hydrate. And stretching's not a bad idea. Okay, we got a man in black. Estas. Social and shooting. Okay. Right. Oh, they're going to be really upset about things. Research speed 463%. Um, we don't currently have a bed for them. And they've picked up a lot of weapons. Okay. Two days, 17 hours. Okay. We have 2, 3, 4, 17 survival meals there. At the moment, the schedule does not matter. We need at least a couple of meals before we move on. I am not a good shot. Okay, both of those are bleeding out. Nine hours. Want to scare them away from the edge of the map by attacking from the edge of the map side. At this point, I'm wondering if I'd be better off melee hunting. Okay. Should get at least a couple meals out of this. Four. And we've had a couple of... This is not good. Theo, I said construct the bed. This is going to be sleeping on nothing at this point. Don't care that it's port, they just need a spot to sleep at the moment. Let's see. I get 5 meals out of that deer, which if we take that plus what we've got there, let's see, sending to there, 7.1 days, 5.2 days. That was a net loss, I think. But we'll have to continue anyway. Let's see, insectoids. What do we need for 120? That, 100 for that, and 80 for that. Need 300. Okay, Zeal. You can equip the short bow. Cool. Only our people will do that because it's ideological based. Cotton's being harvested. That's being harvested. 3.4 days and we really don't get much from that. No, we really do not have a lot of fungus left. But we do have a lot of simple meals there. We can take Drake off that now and get them back hunting. "22 hours until we can hit Drake with another convert." Of course, I'm being ambushed yet again. Go to 9.7 there. 16.9, cool. However, I'm unfortunately going to have to cut today's stream short because this headache I have from the kitchen cupboard door hitting me in the head earlier is not going away, and I'm, yeah, starting to feel a bit off. A bit more off than I was before. However, I'm going to give you all that many coins. Here's our raid message. Hopefully I will be live again tomorrow. I don't know what with. And I shall hopefully see you all then. Let's see who we can raid. You know what? We're going to go raid Sam. And my spelling is horrible. They are currently playing Dune Awakening. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a good one and see you all next time.